Hi YouTube! Sorry it's been a while since I posted a video, but I've been really sick and I was in the hospital this past weekend, but I'm feeling a lot better, so here I am posting a video. This past week was really great. I got a package from Hollister in the mail with some new clothes. I also got a letter from my husband who's stationed in Afghanistan right now, and a while ago we had said we were going to start doing snail mail. So he finally did it. He didn't tell me, but I got a letter from him, and that was really, really awesome and really sweet. Next week I'm expecting a Abercrombie package, and I ordered some stuff from Urban Outfitters, but some of the stuff's on back order, so I won't be getting that next week. But whenever that gets in, I'm really excited too. And since my last haul, I finished all those books, plus I've read 2 more. My last video I got Hex Haul, and since then I've already read Demon Glass, and I really enjoy Rachel Hawkins' writing. I like where she's going with the series, and I really hope she sticks to where she's going. I hope she doesn't go too crazy out there. So hopefully we can see a lot more of Hex Haul. Also, on my last video I got The Devouring, and since then I got Solstice, the second book in the series. I would say this book would go for people who like Stephen King, Richard Matheson. A lot of horror fans will probably like this. The series is kind of creepy to me. I really like it. Simon Holt is a good writer too. He's going. I like this. I mean, I know there's a newer one that just came out end of last year, I think, but I haven't picked that up yet. But I'm going to pick that up tomorrow. Right now, currently, I am reading Candy by Mian Mian. It is a Chinese translated book, so I'm going to read the back for you. I quit trusting anything anyone told me. My life was skidding into darkness at high speed, and I couldn't stop it. I didn't think that there was a man anywhere in the world who would love me. I was 22 years old and dead on the vine. I want to see 1,000 lonely strangers dancing happily at my party. An international literary phenomenon, now available for the first time in English translation, Candy is a blast of sex, drugs, and rock and roll that opens up to us a modern China we've never seen before. This book is really gritty, and it's really vulgar, and I love it. There's sex, there's a lot of drug use in here, a lot of abusive relationships, but I love it. I would say this is kind of like Girl Interrupted. I really enjoyed that movie, so this is, I would say, if you like stuff like that, this is a book for you. I'm only halfway through to it, but I really enjoy it. The next book I got for Christmas, but I've yet to read it. It's my brother's probably gonna watch this, so Josh, I promise I'm gonna read Graceling. Graceling's by Krishna Kishore. I just can't seem to sit through this. I get 100 pages into it, and then I get distracted somehow, and I don't finish it. But Josh, I promise, brother, I'm going to finish this. The next book I found in my husband's closet. It was wedged between some old skate decks. It's The Hobbit. I've never read this. My mom read it when she was young. My husband read it. I didn't know he did, but The Hobbit. I've watched the animated cartoon of the movie. I've watched the Lord of the Rings saga, and I've read the first Lord of the Rings, but I haven't read The Hobbit. So I'm going to read that. The next 3 books I got at a used bookstore. 2 of my friends from high school that I've known forever, Kara and Irene, have begged me to read these books because they know I'm a huge House of Night fan. So I finally got the first 3 in the Vampire Academy series. I got them for I think $2.50 or $3 at one of my local used bookstores. So I'm hoping I like these as much as my friends say I will. The next 4 books I got, I got the rest of these books all from Book Closeouts. I got the Sisters of Isis series by Lin Ewing. She wrote all the Daughters of the Moon books. So I like how she uses mythology and stuff, so hopefully I like these. They were only, I think, like $2.49. And one of the books kind of sucks because it was printed upside down. And maybe that's probably why it was on Book Closeouts, but it was a really good deal for some hardbacks. The next book I got also from these all are from Book Closeouts, is I'm not going to show that one yet. I got Zombie Blondes, so I'm going to read the back for you as fast as I can because I don't want to go over my 15 minutes. From the moment Hannah Sanders arrived in town, she felt there was something wrong. A lot of houses were for sale, and the town seemed affected by unearthly quiet. And then, on Hannah's first day of classes, she ran into a group of cheerleaders, the most popular girls in school. The odd thing was that they were nearly identical in appearance, blonde, beautiful, and deathly pale. But Hannah wants desperately to fit in. Regardless of what her friend Lucas is telling her, if she doesn't watch her back, she's going to be blonde and popular and dead, just like all the other zombies in this town. So this, I haven't heard a lot about this, and then I did read some reviews saying it was horrible. But it might be good, who knows. Next book I got is The Adoration of Jenna Fox. I hadn't heard too much about this either, but I thought it looked and sounded interesting. Everything is different. 17-year-old Jenna Fox has awoken from a year-long coma, so she's been told, and she's still recovering from the terrible accident that caused it. But what happened before that? She's been given home movies chronicling her entire life, which spark memories to the surface. But are the memories really hers? And why won't anyone in her family talk about the accident? Jenna is becoming more curious, but she is also afraid of what she might find out if she ever gets up the courage to ask her questions. What happened to Jenna Fox, and who is she, really? This looked really good. It sounded awesome, so I'm hoping I enjoy that. The next books I got by Francesca Lia Block. It's a binding of the Weetzie books. I read the first Weetzie book when I was 17, so I might actually like the rest of them. I only read the first one, but I really enjoyed it. Francesca Lia Block's luminous postmodern fairy tales chronicle the thin line between fear and desire, pain and pleasure, cutting loose and holding on in a world where everything is vulnerable to the most beautiful and dangerous angel of all, love. So, the next two books, one was just like a fun read, is a fun read because I've been reading it already. It's Million Little Mistakes by Heather McElhatton, I think that's how you say her name. It's a choose your own adventure, and I don't know about you, but I think anyone like who has ever thought about the lottery has think, if I won the lottery, what would I do with it? And this is pretty much that. You win $22 million and it's choose your own adventure. I've already died a couple times in this book since reading this book, but I don't know if that means I have a poor moral compass or I just like to live dangerously. The next book is Gonzo. It's an oral biography of Hunter S. Thompson. So I'm going to read you the back. The startling portrait of Hunter S. Thompson, the genius who spent a lifetime channeling his energy and insight into such landmark works as Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and revolutionized the art of journalism, draws on the recollections of those who knew him best. In their own words, an astonishing array of voices. Sonny Barger, Jack Nicholson, Ralph Steadman, Jimmy Buffett, Angelica Houston, Marilyn Manson, Jimmy Carter, and many others bring into vivid focus Thompson's creative frenzies, love affairs, drug use, and ultimately his tragic suicide. Gonzo is a brilliantly vital account of life writ large, with no excuses. In my last video, I also had just finished reading Evernight, so I got the second and third one in it, and I haven't got the fourth one yet, but hopefully I'll pick that up soon. This next book doesn't really need an introduction. Sarah Dessen's Just Listen. A lot of people have reviewed her and written about how much they like Sarah Dessen books, so she's like YA chick lit, and I'm hoping I'll like it. I mean, I like a vast array of books, so. And my last final book is By the Time You Read This, I'll Be Dead. In my last video, I had gotten 13 Reasons Why. Suicide is a very sensitive subject for myself. When I was young, I dealt with a lot of stuff like that. I dealt with that a lot, and it had gotten me into hospital, and many times I had been on the brink of so many things, but it is a very sensitive subject for me, and I enjoy reading about it to see how other people see it, or how people will describe it to people who haven't felt that way or gone through with it, or know people who've gone through with it. But I think a lot of people does hit close home to a lot of people. But I'm really looking forward to reading By the Time You Read This, I'll Be Dead. So other than that, tomorrow I plan on going to my local used bookstore and finding some more books, and probably tomorrow maybe I will have another haul for you to watch. Other than that, thank you for watching.